Booyakasha, that's my Ali G. Welcome to another edition of Shelter on Base. Anthony, Carmen, Cole, Therese. I just like to do my intros loud because I like to hear you guys like react to it. And then Therese usually like covers her face like you idiots. That's what I go for. And you guys make me happy every time. I am the skipper of the day. And I'm telling you as skipper, don't forget to subscribe, to like it, share it, tell a friend, tell two. We are recapping the week that was SF Giants. The Giants went 5-2 this week. They took 2 out of 3 in Philly. Gabe Kapler got his revenge. And then they took 3 out of 4 at home against Miami. Golf clap?
Golf clap.
Golf clap? Especially good. Snaps. Oh, we can go beat Nick. We can go beat Nick poetry snaps. I like it. Especially satisfying since the Giants had lost the series to Miami last week in Miami. I have one rule and one rule only. Someone called it the good place rules. No swearing. There will be no swearing. Get creative with your curses.
That's bullshit.
I'm not pointing any fingers, Carmen. Carmen.
Everybody swears. It's just like everyone poops.
Everyone. I read that book. It was a very good book.
It was
nobody swears on the good place.
And very accurate.
So get creative with your curses. I'm going to start the show as an homage to all of our bosses. After every meeting I've ever had at work, every boss ends the meeting with questions, comments, concerns. Are you even a boss if you don't end every meeting with questions, comments, concerns? So let's start. Questions.
So you're the boss.
I'm not the boss. I'm the skipper. This is in my lead off. Hitting
you're
lead off.
Really sexist of you to call yourself a boss.
Oh, here we go.
Wow.
You called yourself the king. Now you're the boss.
That's toxic. I think you should be canceled.
Mom, it's not me. I didn't say it. Carmen said it. Garcia. Carmen said it. Let's lead. Carmen, you're leading off. What is your first question? You're going to talk about the thing that everyone was talking about on Giants Twitter.
My question is, rabbit? Question mark.
Why was that rabbit there?
I don't know what the rabbit was doing there. It was very fluffy. It was exceptionally cute, and it was large. I really liked how large it was. You know, I feel like when I'm holding small animals, I'm like, I better not mess you up hard. And he was a very sturdy, robust animal. So we like the way he looks. We think he's cute. We just don't know what he was doing there and why it was such a big deal.
Do you get worried you're going to Lenny small animals?
I do actually worry about that all the time. This is like a little known fact about me. One time I was at a bus stop wearing flip-flops in San Diego, and I stepped backwards and I heard a squish, and I squished a baby bird's guts out. It was just on the ground, had fallen out of the nest, and I've killed it. Okay. And ever since then, I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized that I'm going to hurt an animal.
How hard did you step back? Why would you step back so hard?
Its bones were like toothpicks. Like they were, it was a baby ass bird. Like, oh, baby.
Thank you.
It was like a baby bird, and I squished it and I saw all of its insides. And I'm really scared to do that to any other animal. So you understand now my fascination with how robust and sturdy the rabbit was. But it was a little weird the way they were treating it, because they were acting like it was like Barry Bonds, and they were like interviewing it nonstop. And I was like, it's a rabbit. Also, what was it doing there? Like, because, you know, I think we talked about this offline last time, but a rabbit isn't a therapy rabbit. I'm not sure that means you get to come into the ballpark.
We're all nodding.
I mean, I don't want to be the fun police.
No, I 100% agree with you. And I'm guessing is one of the older, nice gate people that doesn't know the difference between a service and therapy dog, probably thought they were one and the same, and was like, oh, it's a therapy animal. Come on in. Like, you know, I'm guessing that's what happened, because there's no way they snuck that giant thing in there. No way.
I mean,
it's the size of my son. He's 2.5. Like,
I mean, it was a big enough rabbit. Maybe they convinced him it was a poodle or a Great Pyrenees or something.
This is a new kind of doodle.
Yeah, exactly. This is a bunny doodle.
That rabbit was huge. No idea how they got it in there. And also, 20-year-old Anthony was mad because back in my college days, when my friends and I would try to sneak in a couple outside beverages, I won't say what they were, confiscated right away. They knew what it was. They took it away. So I can't bring in a Coors Light or two, but these couple can bring in a giant rabbit that's the size of Therese's son.
You should have said it was a therapy beer.
I should have. It's a therapy Coors Light. Also, Carmen, you love animals and you love serial killer documentaries, and I think I know where it comes from. It's when you stepped on that bird. I think that was.
So too.
Are we having-
Or the one time that I drove and I was driving and I see this bird in the middle of the street and I was like, well, he's surely going to fly away. I will just keep driving at my regular speed. He didn't fly away. I looked at my rear view and there were feathers everywhere. It was awful. I hate it so much.
You're like that kid from Goonies who's having that moment where he's just like pouring all of his guts out. That one like, when I was in 5th grade, I took my cousin's ice cream. Like you're just, it's Welcome to Shelter on Base, Carmen Kiew edition of Confessions. Thank you.
I mean, honestly, can you think of anything I would feel worse about than killing an animal?
Keep your pets away from
No.
Carmen Kiew.
Oh my gosh.
I don't feel comfortable asking Carmen any more questions without her having a lawyer present.
The bird had representation, okay?
Bird law is a serious thing.
The bird was a minor, the one I squished with my sandal. It was so
Carmen's
bad.
still traumatized from this.
Anyways, I felt like I saw like fear in the bunny's eyes. So like, it's like kind of like taking a really young kid to a baseball game, like a really young infant, and the baby's like, huh? This is scary. Like sometimes I felt like the rabbit was like scared. Did you guys feel that way?
No, I agree with that. Best case scenario, the rabbit doesn't care it's there. It's not, there's no world where it's getting joy out of being at this baseball game. So the very best we can hope for is that it's fine. Much more likely that thing is terrified and stressed out and not having itself a very good day. Not having itself a forking good day.
Working good day.
Forking good day.
I heard that a foul ball got hit by the rabbit and the rabbit freaked out. That's what I saw. Did anyone, or I saw on Twitter? Did anyone see that in the game?
I feel
No.
like that's
okay.
an exaggeration. I think it would have been a much bigger. The way they were covering that rabbit, it would have been like front page of the Merc. If it was
It was on
anywhere-
ESPN. They put it
Yeah,
on
it was
ESPN.
What a slow day at the newsroom, you know.
What
Bring in a
anything on
rabbit.
ESPN.
Get on ESPN. Giants when they won a lot. They won a lot of games last week. They won a game in Philadelphia. And Therese, you have our next question.
Yeah. So
Wait, time out. Whoa,
Oh.
time out. I just pulled the video up on YouTube. The rabbit almost got hit with the foul ball.
I told you.
Wait,
I told you it was on the internet. If it's on the internet, it's true. Everyone knows this.
Why was this not the main part of the story?
Wait, is it like actually almost hitting the rabbit, or is it
I'm
like
gonna send it
rabbit
to you right
adjacent?
now.
Okay, let's all live react to this.
All right.
We have to
Buckle
like-
up.
it.
All right, I'm
Oh,
watching.
okay.
Oh,
Hold on.
it
Wait.
looks like someone threw a ball at them. It wasn't a foul ball.
Was it like a ball dude throwing
Yeah.
a ball?
Did you
Yeah.
send
Also,
it?
the woman holding the rabbit completely bails on the throw.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
did you send it? Why am I not seeing it? Where am
it's
I?
on Carmen. It's on the
I
rundown.
just typed in
Come on.
rabbit foul ball on Twitter and I found it.
Oh God. Okay. Hold on. I haven't found it yet.
So, yay or nay?
Yeah, it looks like someone threw one over there. 'cause everyone
Rabbits.
likes-
We do like rabbits. We don't like rabbits.
in
At the
general, I
moment.
like rabbits, but I don't know. Now people are going to be trying to bring in whatever other animals that they want.
I
oh,
like
this is
it.
my-
How weird can
this
we
is my
get? What's the
therapy
weirdest
iguana.
animal? Can we bring in a llama? Like what therapy animal? What's the weirdest thing? Like
No
a
way.
Komodo dragon? How weird? can we get?
Chimpanzee. What about a sugar glider?
I don't know what
Not
that is. That
sugar
sounds like a
gliders. I think
donut.
they're legal in California, though.
That's why it's wild.
Yeah. a therapy seal?
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
mean-
Lucille already has a job, and I'm pretty sure he'll make sure no other seal comes into Oracle Park.
Lucille is the therapy seal.
Yeah,
That's right.
Lucille is like not on my turf.
He's got that.
You ever
market
see Finding
locked
Dory
down.
where they're like off, 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 off? That's how the seals talk to each other. Finding
No,
Dory.
but can
Anybody
you do
else?
that again? Can you do
Off,
that?
off. That's how
Is that a
the
reference too?
So, you know, in Finding Nemo, the seagulls are all like, mine,
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
So in Finding Dory, there's sea lions and they're like talking to each other. And then one of the other sea lions tries to get on the same rock and they go off, 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 off. So it sounds like they're barking at him. Off,
No, but
off,
they're saying off.
They're saying off instead of mine.
Weirdly, I don't think I've seen any Pixar sequel other than the Toy Story ones. I don't think I saw the Monsters one. I don't think I saw any of the Cars ones.
You're missing out, man. They're all good.
It's good. All
I'm
right.
very well versed in all of them.
And
now,
I'm
so
sure
Come on over.
And most importantly, I think they make your kid quiet for a long period of time, right, Therese?
I mean, I don't I don't do, no, I'm not one of those parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm
You
one of those
like-
uncles with my nephews.
We
Definitely.
literally
Yeah,
have
well,
video footage of you doing it.
I
So
know.
I don't know why you're trying to pretend you haven't ever done it.
Because I don't want to be mom shamed on this.
Anybody who mom shames is the asshole, not you.
No.
I mean the Ursule,
There you go.
Ursula.
Ooh.
We need like a swear jar just for Carmen for this one
Just-
episode.
just for Carmen. Speaking of kind of controversial people, Therese, you have our next question.
You want me to go back to this? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So when they were in Philly, Brandon Belt hit a home run, and
Yay!
the video that was circulating was not necessarily because he hit a home run, but because this guy ate it hard trying to chase after the home run ball. He like jumped over seats and he got there, and then he slipped and fell on his back. And it turns out this guy is like very well known on Twitter
Very well
because
known.
his name is Zach Hampel, and his thing is all about going to ballparks and collecting home run balls. So it was funny to begin with, and it was even funnier because this guy who is like, you know, notorious for catching home run balls just flat out ate it and didn't even get the ball. So my question, since we're doing questions, comments, concerns, do we like Zach Hampel?
There's something about anybody over the age of 10 aggressively trying to get a ball that creeps me out. I don't like it. I don't
Yeah.
like it. I think it's weird. Like, I get it if it's like a milestone ball or something, right? Like potentially you want that and it means something to you. But there's no way this guy finds meaning for every ball that he catches. You know what I mean? He's just doing it to be, I don't know, something.
At
And-
first I was like, why is this? Because he was all decked out in Philly stuff. I was like, why is this Philly fan like hauling ass to go get this Brandon Belt ball? Like, why is it such a big deal to him? And now it makes sense. He's a kind of a weird guy. So
There was HBO did a Real Sports segment on him. He's like has over, I think over thousands. I think he's got
Too many.
thousands of balls. He said he collected a ball for every game he's gone to for the last 20, 30 years. It's just his thing. I think we're all obsessive over things. We all have our things. This is his thing. My thing is just let the kid have it. You know, you do this
He's
for a
not
living.
a kid.
No, I'm saying
Oh, I was like,
if it's-
Anthony, hello.
if he's fighting for a ball with a kid, like let the kid have it, dude. You know,
Oh,
you've
God.
got thousands. Share
Oh
the
my
love every
gosh,
once
I
in
didn't
a
know
while.
where
know.
you were going with that.
I
I
feel like
think
that's
both
really
kind of-
communist of me, but you know what? Whatever. Let the kid have it.
That's a good way of looking at it. I think at our age, like I might go for a foul ball, but I'm not coming home with that foul ball.
yeah, you find a kid and
I
you
will
give,
give
it
that
to
to someone in the stands near me. It's that easy. I found this great quote by Carmen's guy, Clayton Kershaw. Apparently, Zach Hampel tried to beg Kershaw for a ball a few years ago. And Kershaw was like, no, I know who you are. Absolutely not. You've got 7,000 of them at home. And Hampel was like, no, it's like a special, but it was, I think it was Father's Day. Like, oh, it's a special ball. Can I please have one? It'd mean a lot to my dad. And Kershaw was just like, no, it wouldn't. And walked away.
I feel like
See,
I'm liking
Kershaw's
Clayton
cool.
Kershaw more and more as
Yeah.
I'm getting older, which I don't want to do. I hate it. I don't want to do it.
Oh my gosh, that's actually pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it's a little weird. I mean, my friend Brian's like that, and he like has hurt himself, like his hamstring trying to get one. I was like, you deserve this. You acted crazy. So
I've seen people
that.
hurt themselves going for foul balls. Mac Williamson.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
he was a player in a game.
how
but-
dare you? And I can't believe I can't swear when you said that to me. You donkey.
That's a good one. I like that one. I'll allow it. Cole, you probably have our most important question of the week.
This is I don't think we're the right crowd to debate this because I imagine we're all on the same page, but maybe your listeners have different takes. Madison Bumgarner threw a no-hitter, or did he? Should a scheduled 7-inning game no-hitter count? More specifically, should a 7-inning no-hitter count if it's Madison Bumgarner, who we all love? Your thoughts?
I'm trying to come up with a contradictory answer, an opposition, and I can't. I just can't do it.
What's your answer?
I mean,
The game is 7. It should count. It should absolutely count. I'm trying to think.
I don't.
devil's advocating
Oh,
here,
Carmen,
because-
you're gonna disagree.
I don't agree either.
I'm the fun police. We're the fun police. I don't agree. I mean, do you think the World Series counts for the Dodgers? It was scheduled.
MLB certainly thinks it counts for the Dodgers.
I
But
don't
I'm just
think it counts.
saying, I don't. So by that philosophy, and what is the transitive property? I don't know what it is, but I don't feel like it counts
Wow.
because a lot of the no hitters or perfect games I've watched have gotten broken up in the 8th and 9th. Okay,
Great
like,
point.
I'm not trying to be a D.
But there's usually, we all get that alert, like no hitter through 7. And
Yeah.
then Carmen's right, almost every time, 90% of the time, it's always like the 8th or 9th inning, 1 or 2 outs away.
Ask
Multiple
Yasmiro
perfect
Petit
games
how
into
he
the 8th.
plays. Yeah, Yasmiro Petit got it broken up in like the last batter,
out.
okay,
Yeah.
So-
Matt Moore did too.
Yep.
so I'm just saying, Madison Bumgarner, like, you do you, and I've always wanted to see him throw a no hitter in a Giants uniform, but like I don't think it counts.
That
And
is a
also the
hot
Dodgers
ass
should throw their
take,
trophy
Carmen.
in the trash.
I agree.
Wow, ladies.
You specified
wow.
there you want to see him do it in a Giants uniform. If this was the Giants game, do you think you'd have the same opinion?
I would.
You would not.
I
That
100%.
is
No, I 100% would.
full
I
extra.
am
No,
controversial
okay.
B.
If anything, I know true to be Carmen Kiew is that she is a controversial B, and that is totally great. And Cole, you are the biggest homer I know. So of course you would be like, yes, let's do this. And Carmen would be like, no, thank you. Anyways.
I am the Debbie Downer, guys.
Carmen Therese hate animals and they don't think no hitters count.
I
This is
would
wow.
Madison
What a
Bumgarner
heel
shirt.
turn.
I like the man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're wearing a Mad Bun. What a heel turn. I did not expect this from the two of you.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think Carmen's just salty he left.
Can you not gaslight me? First, Anthony wants to be the manager of us, and now he's gaslighting me. Okay? This is very unsavory behavior from you, Anthony.
And with that, we're going to move on to comments. Moving on to comments. Carmen, I believe this was yours. You want to get out your OE 40 ounce and your brown paper bag. Bring it out, Carmen. What you got for our comment?
I think you thought that because I couldn't swear, I couldn't troll you. Wrong.
Well, I was very wrong. I was
Wrong.
clearly wrong.
But I wanted to pour one out because something very sad happened in the game yesterday with the Giants. And by yesterday, I mean Sunday. Everybody's pouring out nothing. That's right. Curt Casali had caught 5 straight shutouts. Okay. The man was about to break records. And then here comes Jesus Aguilar.
Wait, how does Jesus want?
Yeah, how does it come?
Forking idiot comes up to the plate and ruins it for everyone. So toxic. And I'm just really sad because I just feel like the Giants have done such a good job getting good backup catchers. They know no scrub's going to sit behind the plate with Buster Posey as their number 1. It's not happening. And so Curt Casali was ready to stamp his name in history. And Jesus Aguilar, the dum-dum he is, ruined it.
How dare he try to hit a home run in the game?
How dare you? Rude. So I'm pouring some out for that.
Yeah.
Pour one out for Curt Casali. Shout out Curt Casali.
If one of those shutouts was 7 innings, would it have counted?
No, it wouldn't have. You troll. You donkey.
We got a donkey and a controversial bee. That should be the new name of our show. The donkey and the controversial bee. Who wrote down Santos? Who had that down our rundown?
Who had Santos? I just wrote that down because like comments just more major league debuts coming up. And my comment is this is fun. I like this. I like seeing more major league debuts, and I liked the first his major league debut. Yeah, the second outing was but you know what? I'm liking what I'm seeing. Keep bringing up more of the younger kids. Ramos, Cole, Ramos. Cole.
Cole's getting. Cole's getting. And then another thing I like Logan Webb had a great start on Sunday. His first really good one of the season. He had a great spring, had a rough first couple starts. He got demoted when Alex Wood came back. Webb got demoted to the bullpen, and then Johnny Cueto went to the injured list, so he came back. So it was like snip, snap. He's in the rotation. He's out of the rotation.
Yep.
He's back in, and he had a great start Sunday, and he hit a triple. So shout out Logan Webb. Love
Pitcher
to see
to
that.
rake.
We're all
Pitchers
talking
are
about
right.
the triple, but he was that close to a home run the next at bat too.
Mhm.
That was some solid contact, and I thought it was out by the sound of the bat.
Yeah, and it's too bad next year when we have a universal DH that we'll never get to see Logan Webb hit.
I bet you Logan Webb is wishing right now that the universal DH is implemented before his next outing.
That'd be a good one to go out on, right?
He had said that after 2019 that he wanted DH to go into effect so he'd end with a hit. So yeah, now he's like, let's end it with the triple.
We're good. I'll wait until next year to pitch again.
Friend of the show, Ollie, commented on my DH forever. Not DH, National League Forever thing. And he said, oh, well, not a lot of people get hits. Logan Webb hasn't gotten it. And I was like, listen, fun. Have you heard of fun? Because that was fun. And I had a good time watching it. I don't care about stats. Take your stats and shove them in your butt.
Whoa.
Okay. Butt is not a swear.
It's not.
It's not.
Good point, Carmen. I feel like the pro DH crowd is very much like, it's more fun to watch. It's more fun for the game, but they're not a very fun group of people when it comes to celebrating a really cool thing happening in baseball. They're like a big group of Debbie Downers that get defensive all of a sudden when we try to celebrate this cool effing thing.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Pitchers who hit good.
Funky butt loving.
No hitters. How are you going to call out Ali for being the fun police when you don't want a no hitter?
I did not want a no hitter. I just think you have to earn it.
She's just stating the facts.
I'm just stating
throw a no
facts.
hitter.
And like I said, I have beliefs that if it's a shortened season or shortened anything, that you don't earn the thing that you got in the same way that other people have earned the thing they got. Okay? Does that even make sense?
That's fair.
And
I'll give you a
clap.
I think they should
Good
just
answer.
give the World Series trophy to the team that has the most fun.
Yeah. That's definitely not us, but yeah.
They would be going to the Diamondbacks right now.
On to the concerns. I'm a little concerned about Kevin Gausman, another great gem going to waste on Saturday night against Miami. 8 innings, 11 strikeouts. He did not get a win. He's pitched awesome this year. I'm looking at his stats right now. 5 starts this season, all of them quality starts. His record is 1-0.
No Cy Young for you, my dude. You're not going to get it here.
Yeah, so 2.14 ERA, 34 strikeouts. That's top 10 in the bigs. Only 1-0. So would like to see Kevin Gausman get some run support and get some wins.
He's the new Matt Cain.
Oh, yeah.
Give that man a call. He will teach you how to therapize yourself because he's been through it.
Is that a word?
Just getting some race cars.
I don't
and
know,
turn
man.
around.
Is it?
Carmen's having to make up so many words right now. Her brain is scrambled.
I know. I can't think, dude. I've been hacked.
Other concerns, obviously injuries, right? Latest one, Yaz. No, not Yaz, but at least it's like, hopefully he doesn't go on the IL. It's an oblique strain. So they're hoping he'll just be out for a couple days, right? Solano's out. Donnie Barrels is out. And then of course, Longoria is in and out too. So it's just, the bench is gonna definitely be tested, and I'm concerned about that. Anybody else feel the same? Everyone's not.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to the bench being tested because I feel like
You're just looking forward to Ramos coming up.
Exactly. We have so much opportunity for short-term depth this season. We need one guy for less than a week. Great. Fantastic. Let's pull up some dude and give him a try. The real iffy part's going to get when we start to have guys go down for a month, 2 months, hit the IL, then we're going to start floundering. But the idea of just get funky butt loving for a week, game on.
Yikes.
Cool. Nicely done.
I think I said it in one of our early shows that feels like for the Giants to have a chance this season, they need to have a lot of injury luck, people not get injured. So the fact that they have a bunch of injuries now, I was
going to say, you're wishing injuries upon other teams? Man, that's not nice. That's not good karma.
Definitely not doing that.
Toxic
The Giants need to
behaviors.
stay healthy. And but Therese, I think you're right. As long as these little short-term, day-to-day, you don't go on. Only Solano and Cueto's on the IL, but Yaz has been day-to-day. Longoria is day-to-day. If these
Only-
little nagging things, I think that's
Those are
okay.
two really important people.
I'm trying to lie to myself, Carmen. I'm lying to myself. I'm in the bargaining stage of this.
Okay.
Are you shopping in the bargain bins?
Yeah.
Are you hanging out?
Oh my
I'm
God,
far on-
who would
I'm
go
far
far
on
on
side.
with a Fashionista?
Shopping at Nordstrom.
Nordstrom
Why
Rack.
is Nordstrom a bargain? Nordstrom is not a bargain.
Nordstrom
Oh my gosh.
Rack.
That's the
How much
person
are they
who's never
paying you?
shopped at Nordstrom saying it's a bargain.
And last concern, I don't know if you guys were watching highlights of these Padres Dodgers series. Just a really good baseball. Those teams are really, really good. And unfortunately, they're in the same division as our San Francisco Giants, and that is troubling.
You know what? Go beat the shorts out of each other before you come play the Giants, because then by the time they get to them,
They'll be all
they'll be nice
tired.
and beaten up and tired and just like spent from that. And then that's how they'll keep staying in second place. So I don't know. Cole, you mentioned this on one of your other podcasts that you do. Is it deeply rooted inside Giants fans to then root for the Padres to beat the Dodgers because it's the Dodgers, or do you want the Padres to lose so then Giants still have a chance to remain in second place? That's kind of, I don't know. I feel like if you've been a Giants fan for life, you're like, how can I ever root for the Dodgers? Right?
Yeah. 100%. Plus, I'd like to point out that the Giants have a 66% win percentage against those teams this year. Like, we're going to crush them.
Yeah. I'm
Fun
not
with
concerned,
small
Anthony.
sample
Take that
sizes.
concern off the table.
Shove it
I'm
in your
concerned.
butt.
I'm going to be concerned. Go ahead, Carmen.
What do you guys
I
think
just
of this
said shove
rivalry
it in your
down there,
butt.
though?
Oh, of course you did.
Are you guys
Answering your
FOMOing?
question. No, like I said, let them beat the shirts out of each other. Who cares? Let Bauer get upset and Tatis and whatnot, and Kershaw, yell at Profar. Like it. Let them have their thing, and just like we'll casually sneak on by. Bye.
Bye bye, little Sebastian.
Bye, girl. Bye, Felicia. Because at the end of the season, if we're in second place, who cares? Are you jealous, Cole? Are you jealous of this? Is that why you brought it up?
I kind of am. It looks like they're having so much fun down there. They're
Cole wants
just
to throw on a Padres jersey and just go to town.
I just kind of want to squint, and like pretend like it's the Giants. Go stay at Bruce Bochy's house for a weekend.
I think Flan's got a spot down there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll stay with him.
Retweet worthy. Cole, I just saw you throw something down there. What do you got?
Yeah, I thought this was funnier earlier of the week. Friend of the show, FP Santangelo Jr. tweeted out that someone needs to sacrifice a chicken for Dubon's bat,
Yeah,
or maybe
I
an
saw that.
exorcism or both. And our guy, Mauricio Dubon, responded with the major league gif of them blessing the bats. I thought that was pretty great. I think they go way back, so they're buddies, but that made me laugh. I definitely had to retweet that onto my timeline earlier this week.
Yeah, we like
That was a
Doobie,
good one.
hoping he can
Doobie
turn it
doobs.
around. Carmen, you're a
Doobie
big Doobie guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I love Doobie. He likes pugs. Why wouldn't I like him? I think he's just fun. I like youth on the team because
Same.
it's just something new. He shows excitement. You can see that he's stoked to be there. So I like more of that. The more of that we can have, the better.
Another retweet worthy thing, Therese, I don't know if you can explain this, but you tweeted this this really weird video of a cat walking around with Mike Yastrzemski's face.
Great friend of the show, John Wilson, who is a producer over at NBC Sports. It's the creator of the Yaz cat. And if you've seen it, it's he got a cat and put a face on it. Just kidding. That's not how it happened. It was a viral gif of this cat and the person in the background saying, "You want some?" And the cat goes, "Yes." "You want some?" "Yes."
Wait. Why aren't we Yaz cat for Halloween? We get cat costumes.
No,
We put on a
this-
Mike Yastrzemski mask.
This is what I'm thinking. Carmen, we recreate this. We get one of your cats and we put a Mike Yastrzemski face on your cat. and
I just
record it
feel
through
that's
this.
going to lead to so much thrashing. But yeah, okay, let's do it.
You know what? I'll size that out. I'll get that set up in Photoshop for you guys. And
Oh my
print it out
God.
for
Yes, I
myself,
have a
too.
printer. Just send it over.
You're like the only person under 40 I know who has a printer.
As a
I have a
printer.
printer.
40.
I have a printer. I love my printer. I do. I know it's like
I
the
love my
oldest thing
printer.
about me. I love my printer.
I actually
gonna
love my
say-
printer too.
I was gonna say, I really wonder if Yaz has actually seen the Yaz cat yet, and if he hasn't, how can we make this happen?
I'll just send it to Paige. I'll text
Perfect.
Paige, his wife, and I'll be like, as soon as he gets home, please show him this.
Show him this.
And ask him what he
That's been
thinks.
one of those things where he sees it and just goes like, what?
Yeah, maybe
Who
it's
said
best if we
this? Don't speak to
show
them
him.
ever again.
Oh my God.
Or maybe he becomes our best friend for life.
Maybe we
It's
say
one or the other.
Maybe say
Yeah, I'm willing to
Paige,
chance it.
give him 3 shots, wait for it to kick in, and then show him.
He's probably hopped up on painkillers anyways, dealing with the oblique strain. Now's the time to show him.
It's a really good point. He needs a laugh. Although it might hurt his oblique. We don't want him to hurt his oblique laughing. Let's clear the bases. We've been talking about Pablo Sandoval pinch hitting over the course of this season. Pablo Sandoval pinch ran last week. Saw a very funny tweet. It said, future generations, how crazy was the pandemic? And it was a picture. It said Pablo Sandoval and the font on him that said pinch runner. That's how crazy 2020 has gotten. Pablo Sandoval, our boy. Carmen, what do you call him? Our
What do I call our beefy boy?
Yeah, our beefy
Big
boy,
boy.
thick boy, whatever. Big boy,
Big
whatever
boy.
you call
I
him,
was
man.
like, wait, beefy boy?
What do we call him?
Our thick boy was pinch running. Shout out Pablo Sandoval. I will love him forever. Friend of the show. Came on our
Friend
show.
of the show, yes.
Right, he is.
Yes, you want
That,
some?
yes.
And the last thing I want to bring up, I don't know if you guys saw this. So I was watching one of the Phillies Giants games with the sound off, and
Yeah.
everyone starts. I look up, everyone's cheering, and like it's a standing ovation in Philadelphia. And I'm like,
weird.
what's going on? And Gene Segura's like tipping his helmet, and I turned the volume on. It was his 200th career double. Now I looked this up. That's not even in the top 1,000. Gene Segura is not even in the top 1,000 of Philadelphia, which is the same city that booed Santa Claus. The Eagles played the Cowboys one time. Michael Irvin had a Cowboys wide receiver, got injured, got carted off, and they cheered. They cheered this. This is the
I'm
mindset
glad
of
you had to
Philadelphia.
clarify who Michael Irvin is.
Oh,
For those
Cowboys
of us that
wide
don't know.
For some who
Still
may
don't
not
know who that is.
So this is Philadelphia. This is how crazy the fans are and how just nuts they are. And they gave a standing ovation for a 200th career double. I feel like Philly. I don't know, Philly. I feel like you hurt
Just
your
let them
reputation.
have some fun. Who cares? If they want to be sad, let them be sad. That's how I feel about it. Like, why do we care? I don't care.
guys, I will never forget where I was when I saw Gene Segura's 200th double. Barry Bonds' big home run, the 2010 World Series, and that double are just like my Mount Rushmore of sports moments in my life.
Let the man be sad. Who cares?
No, I'm disagreeing with you on the Carmen. You can't stop the game for a 200 double. You can't. That's just
What?
not.
Who cares? Who cares? I don't know. Maybe it's just like, I think policing the game is stupid. And I think that's some level of saying like, oh, don't have fun for that. Who cares? They have nothing else. Who cares? Just let them have it.
You know how like, did you ever get like straight A's
So-
and your parents took you to dinner? It'd be like if you got like straight B minuses and they're like, let's go to the Cheesecake Factory. It's like, that's not really like, what are we celebrating here?
Hey, if you always got F's and you got a B minus, you'd be excited. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You're
So if you
not.
got B
Wait, you won
minus,
the World Series like not that long ago.
it was pretty long ago. It was as long as the Giants, which was forever ago.
Oh, that was like yesterday.
Oh my God. But I'm just saying, every team is just going to find you. We know it. Baseball teams have marketing. They want people to be excited about being at the game. And if it increases attendance and makes people happy to be at baseball, do it. Just do it. It doesn't matter. The sport
Right.
is
So
fine.
here's what we need to figure out is what Giant is closest to 200 doubles. So we can go all out and have an emergency podcast and celebrate the
Let's do
shorts
it.
out of it.
Oh my God, I can't believe you're the one being like this, Cole. You're usually like, yeah, whatever irreverent bullshit people want to do, let's do it. And
No,
now
I'm not saying it was bad. I'm embracing it. I think it's ridiculous and stupid, and I'm glad they did it. And like, I'm glad it happened.
Yeah, when Maurice Dubon hits his 15th career sacrifice fly, we can all rush the field and carry him on our shoulders like a Roman
And then we can,
gladiator.
Simba Alex the Great Rabbit at the same time. The
That,
rabbit.
my friends, is a full circle. Coming up next week, 3 games with the Rockies at home, and then they go to San Diego. That's gonna be a rough series. That's gonna be a scary. I'm scared.
They won that last series, so hello.
I'm scared.
Right. And there's absolutely nothing different about that roster now than from that series.
Just say, why is everybody being so sad today? Just let everybody have fun.
So, Carmen, both the fun police and not the fun police.
Exactly.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for listening. And as always, put Barry in the Hall of Fame.